What if you could build a high-tech smart farm right on your own desk? Well, today, we're going to dig into the Microsoft FarmBeats for Students kit. It's this really cool project that's basically turning classrooms into mini research labs, and it shows us how things like data and AI are completely changing how we grow our food.
So let's just get right to it. What in the world does artificial intelligence have to do with the food on your plate? I know, it might sound a little like science fiction, but honestly, the future of farming isn't just about dirt and seeds anymore. Nope. It's about data, it's about sensors, and it's about making really, really smart decisions.
And the challenge we're facing is massive. Think about it. How are we going to feed almost 10 billion people by the year 2050 without totally draining our planet's resources? The answer isn't just planting more stuff. It's about farming smarter. It's about having farms that can actually predict, analyze, and adapt on the fly. And that's exactly where technology becomes, the most important tool in the shed.
Now, this whole idea, it has a name. It's called precision agriculture. So instead of just watering a whole field, imagine giving one single plant the perfect sip of water right when it needs it. That's the power we're talking about here, using data from sensors to make farming way more efficient and a whole lot more sustainable.
Okay, but how do you teach something that sounds so big and complex? Well, you put it in a box. The FarmBeats for Students kit takes this giant concept of precision agriculture and shrinks it down into a hands-on project that anybody can build. It makes it real, easy to understand, and honestly, pretty fun. And this is for students from 5th grade all the way up to 12. So instead of just reading about how sensors work, they're actually building with them. Instead of just talking about data, they're the ones collecting it. It's all about creating that awesome aha moment. When you see the numbers on your screen change because the soil that you are testing is getting dry. And here's what's really great, the accessibility. For $45, this isn't just some toy. It's a super affordable way to get into serious STEM concepts like data science and AI. It's perfect for a classroom, a science club, or even just a cool weekend project at home. All right, so what do you actually get inside this box? Let's take a look inside this little smart farm. These aren't just a bunch of random electronic bits and pieces. They're the actual building blocks for your very own agricultural data lab.
The real magic here is how simple it is for these parts to work together. You've got the BBC microbit, that's the brain of the operation, this tiny programmable computer. It gets its info from the soil prong, which is your sensor. Then the alligator clips and cables, think of them like the nervous system connecting everything. It's a simple little setup, but it perfectly mimics the guts of a real, large-scale smart farming system.
But the hardware itself, that's really just the beginning. The real value is the learning journey this thing takes you on. It's designed to walk you through the whole process of data science, from collecting raw numbers out of the dirt, all the way to finding the story that's hidden inside them.
The curriculum itself is broken down into 3 really clear steps. First, you gather data. Maybe you're measuring the soil moisture every hour. Then you learn how to analyze it. You could chart that moisture level over a couple of days and start to see the trends. And finally, for the older students, you use that data to unlock insights, like building a simple model that could actually predict when your plant is going to need water next. It's a straight line from data to discovery.
So why is all this so important? Well, because the skills you're learning here, collecting data, analyzing it, making predictions, they aren't just for farming. Not at all. These are the exact same skills used by people in finance, in healthcare research, and by software engineers. It's about learning a whole new way of thinking that is absolutely critical for the jobs of tomorrow.
At the end of the day, it's about giving students real, hands-on experience with the entire tech pipeline. They get to work with digital sensors and follow that data all the way to utilizing AI tools. It's that practical application, that journey from a physical thing to a digital insight that really makes the learning stick and gets them ready for real-world challenges. And hey, for any educators watching this isn't just some random side project. It's a complete curriculum. It's been carefully designed to line up with national standards in computer science, agriculture, and even the latest guidelines for teaching AI in K-12 schools. It's really built to plug right into the classroom in a meaningful way. And that brings us full circle. Putting tools like this in the hands of students, well, it's not just about teaching them how to code a sensor. It's about giving a whole new generation a powerful way to see the world and solve problems. And that leaves us with a really exciting question to think about. What are they going to build with these skills?